What's up, guys? This is Casey with another edition of Blend With Me. I don't really even know what I'm going to be working on today. I haven't put out a video in like a week or so because I made the upgrade to Windows 10. Boy, did that come with a lot of not fun things. Apparently, I have a graphics card, one of the only graphics cards that has a bug in the brand new drivers for Windows 10. And it's been about a week and AMD still has not fixed it yet. So I'm running a, AMD Radeon HD 6620G. That's right, it's an old card. That's all I can afford right now, so that's what I've got. But it seems like the HD 6000 series comes with this weird bug where nothing wants to work right in Windows 10. Nothing. Like, Windows 10 itself feels slow. Honestly, this stream is probably going to be slow. My video is probably slow. Like, it took me forever just to figure out what I needed to do to make this stream possible because it's just been thwarting me at every turn. Like, I can't watch YouTube videos. YouTube videos are a no-go. They drop frames repeatedly over and over and over again. Did I add something in here? Yeah, I did. Okay. But yeah, they drop frames over and over and over again, and it makes it very tough to be able to watch things. And along with that, it won't let me do full screen for YouTube videos, so I can't do full screen watching of any kind. It will not let me watch Netflix. If I try to do Netflix, then it just basically says no. Crashes my entire browser. And I'm using Firefox for my browser. That's I thought it would be important in the beginning, but it turns out it's not, because Microsoft Edge, which to me would be like, well, that's got to be the most optimized, capable internet browser right now, right? Because it was developed for Windows 10. But apparently it crashes at the very sight of a video online. Won't let me do that. If I try to play a game, my game will run really slow. I'll get terrible frame rates when I do that. What else is there? If I open up a game and I have like a video playing in the background, because that's what I normally like to do, I play a game and then I leave like a podcast or something up and running so that I don't know, so I just have like some background noise. But if I do that, then it completely destroys my headphone sound. Completely destroys it. It'll like cut out completely on one side, and then it'll just start spitting out horrible noises. But it doesn't do that if I switch to my HDMI sound. I prefer not to do that because I don't want everybody else in my house to get annoyed at me. But yeah, it's been fun. AMD put out a brand new driver maybe a week ago that was supposed to fix a lot of issues people were having, and my video card won't actually update to it. Every time you try to update to it, it says, no, you've already got the best driver that you can get for your video card. I'm sitting here like, well, that's not true. So I went in and I installed it manually, which was a giant pain, and I got it to work. I got it to actually install, which is cool. About there. But yeah, I went in, I got it to install, which is cool. And I'm still getting the exact same issues. Like, the only thing that's different is Netflix will work now. And apparently it's a big deal because everybody on the AMD forums are talking about it. And they all seem to have some bizarre solution that fixed it. And none of those solutions have worked for me. Like, I rolled back to an old Windows 8.1 driver, and it completely messed up every setting that I've ever had on my computer. So I had to redo that. And then afterwards, it still didn't fix anything. Still had the same issues. So then I went to update my driver back to the 15.7 driver, which is the one that was giving me problems, but it wasn't messing with my sound. Maybe I should do one more. Maybe one more on this. But since I had installed the 15.7.1 driver already manually, now it just wants to upgrade to that one, and that one gives me the sound problem. So I just can't seem to win. Like, it was not worth, and I was so excited for Windows 10, and I think back on it now, and I don't know why, just because it was a new technology, I guess. I was like so excited for it. But yeah, it just wasn't worth it. Overall, when I have a driver that seems like it wants to run at least relatively well, Windows 10 seems like it runs very, very quick compared to Windows 7, which I was running before. Which is cool. I like that. That's a great feature. The only other feature that I was really interested in was using Cortana, the little digital voice assistant thing. And you know, honestly, it's just not cool enough yet. I guess when I thought about using Cortana, it was like I had these grand ideas in my head. Because when I go to sleep at night, I usually like to leave a movie or something running, and I just like turn the volume way down. And I had these grand visions of Cortana working as like a remote control for Netflix. That somehow she would be able to like browse through movies and open them and play them and pause them and stuff like that. And it's not completely like based on nothing. I mean, this is Microsoft, Windows 10. It's the same company that developed Xbox, and Xbox has the Kinect that has voice commands that lets you do that exact thing. That lets you use voice commands to control apps and stuff like Netflix. So, I mean, it wasn't completely baseless to think that she could do that, but she doesn't. She doesn't do hardly anything, actually. I mean, she answers like really basic questions. Okay. I can show you, I guess, because I'm capturing my whole desktop. So let me show you real quick. This is the feature that I have used the most with her out of anything else that I've done on Windows 10. Hey Cortana, flip a coin. Oh, see? She didn't even do that. She crashed because of my stupid video driver. Normally she doesn't crash. Let me try it again. Hey Cortana, flip a coin. No, no. No. That's not what I said at all. Oh, okay. Well, you know, she's not really set up to use this mic. I'm using an external mic when I do these. She's set up to use my internal mic on my laptop, so she doesn't really recognize my voice that well when I'm using my external mic. But you get the idea. Like, normally, if I have like a big decision that I'm gonna make or something, then I just flip a coin. So she has a feature where she just automatically flips a coin for you and tells you if it's heads or tails. She'll also roll a dice for you. Um, she'll open apps, which is cool. She'll open like weather, give you directions. It's pretty much, if you can imagine, she was basically taken directly from the Android phone. That's what happened. She was taken directly from the Android phone and ported into Windows 10. And I'm assuming that they will give her better functionality over time, since Windows 10 is supposed to be like a 10-year plan where they just keep updating it and giving it new features and stuff. Um, so yeah, I mean, I'm assuming that that will change. But it feels like they imported her directly from the Windows phone, and that's the kind of functionality that she has. So if you imagine picking up your phone and hitting the Siri button, or hitting the Cortana button, or hitting your voice command button, that's pretty much all that she does. She won't control your phone, she won't control your computer, but she'll give you like directions and stuff like that, which is cool on a phone. Not so great when you're on a computer, you know. So yeah, I was really kind of disappointed with that it wasn't better, I guess. And you know, like I said, it's been such a headache to try and make this work. You know, everybody said, oh, you should just wait on Windows 10, wait until they fix everything because there's going to be problems. I just can't do that. You know me. I don't know. I want the better version now. You know, there was nothing wrong with Windows 7, but I can't say that it wasn't like the greatest operating system. It wasn't as good as it could have been. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've been dealing with here. It's been a complete mess. So if you have a Radeon, HD Radeon, I think it's the 6000 series that's doing it the most. Some of the 7000 series. But if you have one of those and you're thinking about upgrading to Windows 10, do not do it. Don't do it yet. I'm telling you, please don't do it yet. You will be disappointed. I'm honestly, I'm lucky that this is even recording right now, because when I first tried to record this, it was like Open Broadcaster would not move. It wouldn't, when my screen moved, it wouldn't record it. Apparently that's an issue with Windows 10 drivers as well. What am I looking for? I need an empty. Is it empty in there? Did it put an empty in there? I don't think it put an empty in there. Ah, here we go. Plain access. There we go. Okay. But yeah, it was like it wouldn't move my screen at all, and apparently that's an issue with the drivers. So I had to have it capture my entire desktop, which I don't like to do because I mean I'm running a 6620G video card, so it's not like I have a lot of computing power. So it slows my stream down a little bit, and the frames aren't quite as good as they should be. And that's an issue. That's a big problem. What am I looking for? Object offset. Is it empty? Oh boy. I kept having this issue yesterday. Okay. Nope, that's not there. Maybe not empty. What did I do to this? Does that have object offset on? Oh, no, it's going left to right, okay. So if I grab this, no, because this has to be offset by the empty, which does this crazy mess. Oh, I may have done this wrong. Hold on. Grab this. Pop that off for a minute. Control A. Rotation scale. And don't forget this too. Control A. Rotation scale. Let's try that. Empty. Ah, there we go. So now we grab empty. Start rotating on the Z. Okay. So it's maneuvering around the middle. I want it to maneuver around the middle. So let's take empty, grab it on the X, and rotate here. Close, but not quite. So let's add in, oops, not there. Shift A. Let's add in another empty. And try empty one. Rotate. Nope. Okay, that didn't do anything. So grab that on the X here, maybe? No, not X. Grab on the Y. That, rotate on the Z. Ah. And I think it's close. Rotate it a little bit more. They're still like floating off the side of it. Come back, come back, come back. Do, 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 do. Boy, I hate doing these. Okay, let's, that way spins it that way. That way goes there. Do I need to parent the two? Let's try object. I don't think that's going to make a difference at all. Let's see the way it's going here. Wow, that's just moving like that's moving like crazy here. Okay, forget that. Delete that one. Got this one, but that's not set in relation to this one. So let's go here. Set there. That does that. And let's move it around the 3D cursor. The axis. Ah, here we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay. Okay, that's what I was looking for. Okay, so I'm going to click on here. Up my count to like, I don't know. Let's go 36 for now and see how that works. And then we'll lower that offset down to like 0. So there is no offset. And then we'll rotate this around the Z. So we get something that looks good. Maybe something like that. It's still not enough. Let's just keep increasing that count. Man, it's a lot. 70, 80. All the way up to 80. But it looks good. It looks where I want it to look. Man alive. 80, that's a lot. I hate to do that. But it looks good, so I guess I'll keep it. And I'm just going to go ahead and apply that. So I don't have to mess with it. Delete my axis. And let's bring in these my thrusters. This is still too big. Okay, so anyways, I've got distracted by my own project here. It's supposed to be like story time here, right? But yeah, so it's been a living nightmare working with Windows 10. As you could see with our little Cortana disaster there. So yeah, if you can wait, I would highly recommend waiting. I thought about rolling back to Windows 7, but it's like, I don't know. I'm so far with it now, I might as well just keep it and hold out until they update. I'm sure there's an update for the drivers coming. AMD has not stopped support on the 5000 series, or the 6000 series yet. I think the 4000 series they did, but the 6000 is still good, so hopefully, in the coming week, we will get something good. Okay. So, how are your guys' days going? I'm trying to get this video knocked out because I still got to do my workout for the day, which what time we got? I got about an hour. But then I got to work. Good old work, of course. Work all day and all night, and basically get paid junk for it, and all that gets put on bills. So you guys know how it is, right? Okay, let's see. Let's rotate that. What is that? Y? Yeah. Okay. Scale that down. Pull it down. Pull it out. Up on the Y. Right there. Loop cut it maybe twice. Oh, I missed it. Loop cut there. Loop cut there. Pull that in. Pull that in. Pull this maybe up. No. Pull that back. Pull that back down. Pull this down. And then we'll loop cut again. Ow, I missed it again. And then we'll pull that out. Whoa, too much. Out. Loop cut it again. And pull that out. Man, that's a little too much. Zoom in here. Oops, not on the X, on the Y. Maybe right about there. It's close. It's close. Just not quite. This needs to pull in. Pull in. Pull in. Pull in. Ah, now we're getting somewhere. Now we're looking like a wing. Like that. And if I smooth it, does that help any? No. Okay, so let's go this way. Pull up my grid. Where am I at? One more. There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to grab that on the X, pull it one there, tab in, extrude it, 1, 2. like that. And then I need to fix the normals. So mesh, normals, recalculate. Hop back out. Boy, I don't know, that still might be a little big. I think it's still big, so I'm going to pull this back. Like that. Pull this in. Ah, what did I do? Okay. Pull that one in. Something like that. I wonder. This might mess it up completely, but let me try a subsurface. Smooth shade it. You know what? I might be able to work with that. So let me go in here. Grab that one in. Ooh. Maybe pull that one. Oh, you know what? I got to X-ray because I've got two sides. Oh, that's not working like I want it to. Maybe if I just pull that one in, make it just a nice slant line. Well, I don't know, that just looks kind of boring to me. Maybe an edge split? Does an edge split help it? A little bit. I feel like there needs to be, like it needs to come down, contour out. Let's get rid of the subsurf. Get rid of the edge split. Get back to our flat shader. And grab this one here. Too much. Zoom in. Something. Maybe there. And pull this one up a little bit. Maybe loop cut it. Go here. I'm making this worse. I'm making this all kinds of worse. I'm leaving it right like that. Forget it. Not worth the effort. So let's duplicate that. Trying to see how close I am. So it should be about at the line. Okay. So let's rotate that on the Z. Oh. I'm still on my 3D cursor. Rotate on the Z 90. And this. Uh-oh. It won't line up. I might have to zoom in for that one. There we go. Shift B on that one. Pull it on the X. Rotate Z 180. Got that on the X. Pull that in. Guess that's about right. It's a little off center again, so let's go 4 here, 1, 2. I'll grab this one, Shift D on the Y, rotate Z 180, grab Y, right down. Is it right about there, or is it right about there? Right about there. It's close. Let's pull it in and get our little tiny grid going. There it is. Grab on the Y, pull it in like that, grab on the X, pull it in like that. Okay, let's see what we got going here. Alright, not too shabby. So, in case you haven't noticed, I am making a Saturn V rocket. I'm making it big, however, it's going to be small. I'm actually thinking of using this as a lamp in another project. So I'm going to make it here, shrink it down, probably put some sort of a weird material on the outside to make it illuminate just a little bit, and then I'll find a little hole or something, put a lamp inside of it, and we'll be good to go. But unfortunately, I think that's about all the time I have for today. I got some other stuff I gotta get to, but I will continue this project at a later date. So look forward to it. And hope you guys enjoyed this issue of Blend With Me. And one last time before I go, let's try it one more time. Hey Cortana, flip a coin.
Sorry, I didn't catch that.